Let's go ahead now and create an approval. So there's two ways to create an approval within the system. The first would be to come to this Approvals tab, which we're in now, and then going ahead to the right hand side here and creating or clicking the Add Approval, which would open this window, enable us to complete this form and select which file we would file or files we wish to add to this approval process. However, you can also go back to your files and select a file from the actions, multi-action drop down, going down here to add an approval, and you can see this form then populates with that file attached to it already. Now we could then title this approval, we can add a basic workflow, and this is the one we'll use for the time being, a basic workflow for this approval. We can add a description, we can set a due date, set that to the 30th. We can create this approval on behalf of someone else if we wish to, but we won't on this case here. We can attach a file that isn't on the system currently if we wish to at this stage. We can notify users and user groups of this approval that has been created. For example, we'll just select Rebecca and the architects, hit continue, and now you'll see that this approval is being created, but we have not yet assigned this action to a user. Here you'll see at the bottom it says assign user to this approval. We can see that the file has been attached here, and the dates around its deadline, for example the 30th of March, has all been populated. To assign this action to a user, you simply click the assign user here, and we'll in this instance just assign it to Raoul. We can add a description if we wish to. We can define if he is able to change the status, which he is at the moment, and we only require one user. If we wish to, we could have multiple users in here and have that configured slightly differently, but here we're just going to hit continue. That has now been assigned to Raoul. If we go back to the open approvals, we can see now that this one has been created here and it has been assigned to Raoul. He will have received an email notification from the system where he can then log in, review this document and approve it if necessary.